What's up, guys? It's been a minute. I've been busy, so I haven't done a video in a while. I thought I'd change up the background here and throw some video games at you. I got a CGC package today. Oh my god, so excited. I'm a little disappointed though. I already spotted an error, so we'll go through that in a minute. But 5 books I sent out. This was WonderCon or Long Beach Comic Con. I can't exactly remember. It might have been a joint venture, one of the two. But the new cases are here. I don't know how I feel about them, so we're gonna go through them real quick. First book, AntMan. First appearance of Scott Lang. I got this off of my buddy Storm Shadow. Went to his house, did a couple trades. Came back as an 8.5, same as it was. Now let's look at this. Let's look at this new labeling system. So the 8.5, bold as can be. They've moved some things. They've taken off the back. They've taken all their restrictions, all their terms of use. You can find them on their website now. They took all that off. The white pages is now located with the number, as well as in the back with your certification number. The label looks and seems to pop more. The thing I do like that people have mentioned is the comic is wedged now in between the case. There's none of those mylar sleeving or anything like that. It just kind of floats in the case. Stupid glare. And it looks good. It looks good as it's just floating right there in the case. Got it signed by Bob Layton. He was at one of the conventions that I had sent this away for. I don't like this indent in the back. As you can see, it does this little lip here. I would have just made it flat, but that's just me. I don't see the purpose, but I guess it was to completely hold that label, because I know a lot of my books, this top label here falls down or slides or moves. The top label looks a lot better. It's actually in the case now. It wraps around versus it just being a sticker and being able to come off and all that. There's also a lip right here on the corner here, crevices. I'm not sure in comparison. Let's see how these add up to an old one. Same size, you know. There you can see the difference on the labeling right there. How big it is. It goes all the way across now versus just on the top. So that's kind of nice. They got into that. The certification difference. All that verbiage is now gone. And they've condensed it. Now what that leaves room for on the back, who knows? Maybe if you have tons of signatures. I mean, they have opened it up now on the front to where you can have tons of signatures on there now. A lot more room on the front, it looks like. I like the new label, by the way. The new CGC label in the corner. That looks pretty good. I have differences of like and don't like. The signature series words were white. I liked that before. Now they're black. It does pop more. They just got to make sure they have ink in their printer to make it pop like that. But it looks good. It looks good. Alright, let's see. On to the next one. Next up, we had Uncanny X-Men 282, First Bishop. I already had this signed by Whilce Portencio. I went ahead and had Art Thibault, who's the cover artist, as well as Whilce Portencio, sign it. You don't see him come out too often, so I thought it was a great opportunity to get him to sign this. He was the first one to draw Bishop, as well as Whilce Portencio, and you know, all of his abilities. So it was nice. 2/20/16. So whenever that was, February, March, April, May. It's not bad. Like a 2-month turnaround for a modern book. That's pretty quick. CGC. In comparison to previous months, modern books were taking 4 to 5 sometimes. Looks good though. I like it. Alright, up next we got... Oh, I'm excited for this one. This came from my buddy Slab on Instagram. First Deadpool. First appearance of Deadpool, Gideon, Copycat as Domino, and Richter leaves the New Mutants. 9.6, graded respectfully. Signed by Fabian. I didn't get Liefeld because he wasn't there, but I like Fabian a lot better. Now my only dispute with the floatingness, this one's a little crooked. So whenever they put it in there, if it's crooked or however they put it in there, then if your OCD kicks in, you're screwed. Because that's a little crooked on top. It's going up. So the book is cockeyed. But it looks good. Alright, now let's get to my problem children of this lot. Let's start with Uncanny X-Men 171. Now, for you people that can notice signatures, whose signature is that on the top? Why, that's Louise Simonson, right here. This would be Walt Simonson. And that up there, ladies and gentlemen, the only person that likes to sign up there because he doesn't like to damage the artwork is Chris Claremont. Now, if you look here, his name's not on there. So I did some investigation. But his name's on the other book that's in this package that he didn't sign because his name's not here. And there's only 3 signatures. Bob Layton's on here and Walt and Louise Simonson because they worked on this book, not Chris Claremont. But somehow, CGC, you done fucked up. I'm sorry, Joe Rubenstein's on here. Walt Simonson, Joe Rubenstein, because Louise didn't start till later, and Bob Layton. I have all of them, and then Chris Claremont somehow on here, magically. You think this would have got a green label somehow? Or someone would have noticed that there's only 3 signatures, because the paperwork is correct. But when someone input it into the computer, it is not correct. So, I'm going to have to call CGC, and these books are going back on their dime. Because this was not my mess up. But, all in all, I think it was good. Favorite book, though, of course. Either this one or this one of this pick. I love both these books. But, they look good in my New Mutants. Actually, let's put them up there right now. Add it to our New Mutants collection. And then you guys can see just how it looks. Because I saved a spot for it. Alright, dun dun dun. New Mutants 98. And all my New Mutants line. I'm missing some still. I forget which ones are still out. But I have a couple still out, but there's my 87, 98, all my other ones. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in and watching me sort some books. We'll see you next time. Thanks.